Rejoice everybody, after months of waiting, it is now back. The Revive and Potion bundle. Welcome to the weekend. I'm recording this Friday because I wanted to put it out on Saturday, but I wanted to just make a video to kind of talk about this because it is so important that you grab this, as you don't know how long Kabam are going to wait until they run it again. Bit of a TLDR. About a month ago, we mentioned on the MCN. Did you watch the MCN? Let me know. That was about this bundle. This bundle right here was not running on a consistent basis. Prior to that, starting from January of this year, we had it once every 3 weeks. And as it was rolling out every 3 weeks, it was great. New content would come in, and people that are non-spending, or people in general that just wanted to put more revives into their coffers for whatever reason. Maybe don't do 22-hour solo events, don't do super daily event, don't do some of the things that grab apothecary. We're looking to just grab grab revives and health potions just by doing next to nothing, like using their units for grabbing this deal. But Kabam for some reason stopped running it, and that was a bit sad. Like, for me, I was a bit kind of sad about it, but yeah, it went silent. And we in the MCN covered it, and Kabam Crash said that the ops team were going to look to regularly run it again, which is exciting news. I'm really happy about that because, you know, it's just important. A lot of players really like this particular deal, and I rate it as well because of its value. It's not as good as the previous one, and we'll talk about some of the other revived bundles that are out there at the moment, and just the viability. And that's what we do in the video. And my coverage is that we look at whether or not it's value for players, and we dissect it. Anyway, let's dissect it. So let's go with the event quest. I keep on mentioning this. Well, I don't keep on mentioning it, but I mentioned it in a previous bit of coverage several months ago. Is that I don't rate it from a point of view of if you're doing singular champion use content. For the Crucible, I know people rate about it. I've seen people say to me about the event quest deal bundle. I agree, it's great. But you're not going to use a team revive in the Crucible, are you? Why is that? It's a one singular champion choice switch. So you lose out an opportunity to revive for other champions. There are some times when this is perfectly usable. And what will that be? Well, again, that's difficult. If you're doing something like Necropolis, you have to rely on not just one champion being your lead champion to take you through it. You've got to rely on a further team of 4. And that implies that you're using all 5 in Necropolis. Which, again, let's face it, there will be singular fights where you're like, this champion's a good fit for that as a counter. So, not every time you're going to find a use for that team revive. It is an advantage to have more of them, as they will be helpful to have more revives of coverage, but you have to make a decision whether or not you want to use it. I can give you a good example. Health and energy. So I've still got 2 level 2 team revives. I get them once a month. I've probably used them, well, I can't remember the last time I used them. But it was for a team perspective, probably for something, probably the last act, like Act 8.4 maybe. That was probably the last time. But I do need to top up. Like, this is a great time. These deals are going to be great. As I go through things like that Crucible, maybe some mistakes will happen. Maybe I'll make a mistake. Maybe I'll need revives. And the same with other players. Maybe I'll need to top up after doing the Crucible. Maybe I'll need to save up for Act 9.1. I don't know what the future holds. But what I do know is I'm going to use this opportunity for this Revive and Potion bundle because it is of value and can be very, very helpful. And the value, as we said, is great. And to learn that, we've got to get the calculator. We've got to look at some other stuff. So before, the old potion bundle, which was 500 units, if you bought 5 times, which you could for 2,500 units, you got 75 usable revives. 50 level 4 health potions, and then some other ones as well. You know, whether or not you thought those were going to be usable or not, you know, down to you. That's changed. Like, now you can only purchase 1,000 units worth. And I did do some calculations of how it breaks down. In that short term, it's not very good. Long term, it would be depending on the length of time. Yes, you can't purchase 10, but the point to raise with that is if you're buying it, you know, for this time, for the next time, and to the next time, then you've done a really good deal. And that's really the point with this. There are some good bits of value to it in the long term if you are willing to stack it on. So in short term, there are some good things to it. Like 8 revives is what you get. 8 times 40 is 320 units. So that's from a singular perspective. If you buy it once, which is for the 250 units that you see right there, okay, it is very much debatable whether or not you're getting value at that particular time. So again, comparison wise, what happens if you buy all 4 deals for 1,000 units? Well, you get 32 usable revives. You take your 32 usable revives, you times them by 40 because that's the value of them. It's 1,280 units. So already, after buying 1,000 units worth, you've saved 280 units as a result. So there's some good savings there. As I said, if you buy it 250 units worth, buy it once, you're not getting the full value. You get better value at that price point of 1,000 units being spent. Look, this is great. This is even better when you consider the fact that you're getting these bonus health potions as a result. And that ain't too bad, is it? That is why I do like these deals. But, and as I said, just to point out, if you're thinking about going, oh, I'll just buy 250 units worth, which is, you know, one of these bundles, it doesn't work out as being cost effective for your units versus buying it 4 times. It is sad that you can't buy it any more than 4 times, but that's just it. That the value is so much better at that 1,000 unit point based on your take home from it. Of course, bonus things from this, like you get the level 5 health potions. So you'll get 12 level 5 health potions. You'll get 4 times 5, 20 level 4 health potions. But the main thing for me is picking up the 12 level 3 revives. That is so important for non-spending players because there is not much of an opportunity to grab, well, apart from buying some of those event bundles. But I do recommend this in that you will be able to stock up for a lower investment the level 3 revives, which is, look, stash management is important. Inventory stacking is important for non-spending players because you don't have the summoner sigil, because you're not going to be able to have a wider amount of revives in one given time. This is an absolute win for those players, and yeah, I just recommend it. That's the thing. I recommend this deal anytime it comes out, and we do videos like this and talk about it because it is, yeah, I just think it's important. Anyway, that's going to be it for the video here. First video Saturday. I think there's one other one to post today, and then tomorrow will be the top tips for the month, and then maybe Crucible content. I don't know. I've got a busy weekend with house stuff. Anyway, thank you very much for watching the video. Check out some other content located on screen right now. Have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. Pick up the deals, and I'll see you in some content very, very soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.